Well, I'm getting tired of breaking lights on my drop light. Why do they call it a drop light? Because you drop them on the ground, right? And I know you could buy bulbs that are a lot more resistant to breaking, and you can get ones that are like more rubberized. And so I got this metal standard one, and thing is, if it taps something a certain way, and I like to use these fluorescent type bulbs, and they break easy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a little modification. I drilled a couple holes right here, and what I'm going to use is these plastic tie ties to hold this. This is what you call foam insulation. This is for like pipe and stuff outside. You might use this on a pipe so it doesn't freeze. And I put some Gorilla Tape around it, and what it's going to do is going to go on the back side of this. And usually, you know, if I drop it from the front, I'm screwed, but usually it hits the back or it hits this way, and that's going to make a hell of a lot more cushion. So I'm going to install these right now. Okay, so I got this installed on here. Basically, it's some of the zip ties I'm using on here, pretty thick ones. And I drilled a couple little holes down here, a couple holes up here, and actually drilled it through the back on here. This is Gorilla Tape, like I just said, built Gorilla Tape, and this is foam insulation. It's not rubber, it's foam, so it's real lightweight, and you know, it's real soft. Should actually help it from breaking the bulb pretty good. Now, the type of bulbs I use in here don't get that hot. That's one thing. So, you know, I'm not going to use an incandescent bulb. I'm using fluorescent bulbs because they're very low voltage and stuff. So, voltage, excuse me, wattage. And, you know, it works fine. So it's got plenty of clearance down here. It's not going to melt nothing. Actually, this metal thing, I could put an incandescent bulb in here. It's not going to get that damn hot anyway. Depends on what you use, because it's rated for so much what you call it, you know, wattage, and there's a limit on it. So now it's actually, if I would have done that, I would have broke the damn thing already before, just doing it like that. That's all it takes, because it's like the shock. So now I can hit it from this side, but you know, even this side, this might be a little more forgiving than the other side. It's usually the back that hits, or it hits like this. So that might save me some bulbs, because I think that was the third one I busted already inside of a month, and I'm getting sick of changing these things, and I got to get some more spare. So that's a cool tip. That's a cool tip. And I use the fluorescence on it. You know, you're not supposed to, but I have to leave the damn thing on a lot, so it hardly takes any electricity. I think it takes, I don't know, that's like a 40 watt equivalent with 7 watts or something, or 5 watts, and it's, I don't know what the hell it is. It's very little bit, but they break easy, and that's a good way to keep them going. All right, so hot tip there. Yeah, also the shorter fluorescence should actually be more durable, because the other ones, you know, they curled around all the way up to about here, and you know, that's more bulb that's hanging out, that's curling around, that can break easy. And I noticed they always broke about here in the middle, so these are probably more durable, and they're still plenty strong enough. I think this is about 40 watts output with about 6 or 7 watts power, you know, so it's plenty strong enough too. It actually is pretty good. So you probably want to install a shorter one that's cheaper, and it'll probably be more durable. And if you add that on there, and so if you leave it on like for hours, I mean, you know, it takes, I don't know, 7 watts an hour. It's nothing, right? God, you can leave it on forever. It's like a night light practically, but it puts out a hell of a lot of light.